Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy. It's your boy Matthew Shack here in Los Angeles on a Friday afternoon, man. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Breaking news. Well, it's not breaking, but let me just do it anyway. Breaking news. Sean Diddy Combs has finally been sentenced, and he has been given 4.1 years, aka 50 months, for the entire caper that went down over all these allegations, bro. It's finally done, and he's not going nowhere. Okay. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to all those goons out there that runs the chat out here. Run the likes up for your boy, keep the likes at 50%, last but not least, tip your bartender, bro. Hey, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. But we've been covering this Diddy situation since day one, since he got indicted, okay? And, hey, man, there's a lot to be said about it, dogs. A lot to be said about it, man. There was a lot of apologies. There was a lot of, hey, man, I'm sorries. Diddy read a statement in court. He even apologized to Cassie, in open court. Apologize. I like to apologize to Cassie Ventura. He apologized to Cassie's family. He to the people that testified. He told his kids he's sorry, he failed them. He told his mama he failed as a son. He said all of this stuff, dog. All of this stuff, man. But what he didn't say is, I'm done. He never said I was done, though. Okay. He just kept doing it for years. Okay. For years on years, bro. I mean, the Cassie kicking her down the hallway, which was absolutely heinous and unconscionable. That was 10 years ago. Okay. That was 10 years ago. So what was he doing all this other time? The same stuff. Okay. But now it's official, like a referee's whistle. Diddy has gotten 50 months, and the judge made it clear. The judge made it clear when he read his summation after they spent 7 hours. Okay. It took them 7 hours to get to the sentencing part. It took 7 hours for these cats to finally get to the part where they tell them a sentencing. Man, they don't take no 7 hours to do that, bro. Okay? But the prosecution still wanted to try to get what they can get out of Diddy, man. They tried to get him for 11 years, okay? Tried to get him for 11 for all the racketeering and all that stuff. It didn't hit. The racketeering didn't hit. He got hit on the Mann Act, which is what? Transporting sex workers across state lines to engage in a sex act for money. I mean, that's old, bro. The Mann Act was it's been like, the early 20th century, like 1906 or 1907 or something like that. Okay, it's old as hell, bro. It's well over 100 years. Okay, so in regards to Diddy's sentence, how do I feel about it? Do I feel that that it was excessive? Do I feel that it wasn't enough? Do I feel that he got railroaded? Do I feel like, he should be in longer? Well, man, like I said before, man, one of the things that I thought I was going to be was a lawyer, and I damn near almost did it, man. Okay. I was in law school, going to paralegal school, getting ready to go to Stanford Law School to go and do that. All right. So this is right up my alley. All right. I love the criminal shit. All right. My favorite show is The First 48 because I love seeing whole gangsters get on TV and start singing like the late great Whitney Houston because they got those football numbers in front of them. But I digress. Here's what I got to say about it, bro. Diddy got off light. Diddy got off light, bro. You're telling yourself, some people are telling themselves it's too much, and some people are telling themselves it isn't enough. Well, you got to understand what he was convicted for. Okay, you got to separate who you are. What kind of person are you? Are you a person that wants to see him burn to the ground for all of the stuff he did? If you're one of the people that are like, for everything that he did, you want him, you know, to fry for that, you're not going to be happy. Okay? You're not going to be happy. All right? If you're one of those people who thought, yo, man, it's just a basic pimping and pandering charge, man, he should be able to get off. He's already been in a year. Let him out. You're going to be disappointed. What it is this. Number one, the people who are on this side of the street who want to see him pay for everything. They want to see him pay for the abuse of Cassidy. They want to see for him all the stuff that he did over the last 10, 15, 20 years or whatever he did. You only can convict somebody on what, you only can sentence somebody on what they were convicted on, bro. He wasn't convicted of any of the things that people are mad at him about that he didn't get. He did not get convicted of those charges, bro. He was in court. He had a jury of his peers. There was 12 people in there. The government did a very bad job trying to pin RICO charges on him, bro. That's why James Comey, the ex head of FBI, his daughter got fired by the government. Trump and them fired him, dog, because they have a 99% success rate. You get hit on a RICO, it's 99% of the time you going to jail. Okay, not with this one, because they fumbled it, bro. They fumbled at the goal line like Kyron Williams did last night with the Rams game against the 49ers at the goal line, just fumbled the ball. That's what they did. So he's only convicted of basically pimping and pandering, dog. That's all. That's all he is convicted of. He is not a racketeer. He's not a racketeer. He's not a racketeur. He's neither of those things, bro. Not legally. You can call him whatever you want to call him, but what you can't say is that he's been convicted of those crimes. But in regards to pimping and pandering, yeah. But people do that all the time, dog. People do that all the time. All right? I'm telling you. I mean, not me, but I know a lot of people that's in the game. I'm from the Bay Area. That's the land of the pimping and hustling. That's where the pimping and hoeing was doing. Philmo Slim up there in Frisco, man. The Ward brothers in Oakland, like the movie The Mac and all that shit. That man, that pimping and culture is Bay Area. That's where I'm from. I'm from all of that. I knew a lot of ex-PIs and stuff. I knew a lot of ex-HOs. I knew a lot of them. Okay, that were out there doing their thug thizzle. And typically, when you get caught up on a Mann Act, you could bring somebody from Las Vegas, I mean from LA or from San Francisco or Oakland or wherever, and you take them, you tell them, hey girl, fly out here to the Palazzo and stay with me at the hotel at the Palazzo, okay? And you bring her off a little couple hundred. You do something strange for some change, and then they find out about it, and you know they probably wouldn't even go this far with it. They probably just like, okay, man, we'll just go ahead and give you, 6 months in the county or something. But typically, when you have a Mann Act, it's 12 to 18 months per charge. 12 to 18 months per charge. All right. Diddy was convicted on 2 Mann Acts. A lot of people don't understand. They think, oh, he was just convicted on 1. No, 2 counts. Both of those are up to 10 years per. It could be from 0 probation all the way to 10 years per charge. Okay? He had 2 of them. That was him being out right now to 20 years in. He basically got 2 years apiece. Man, he got off light. The diddler got off light, bro. Plus, he's got 12 months served. He's already been in jail a whole year. That 12 months that he was in goes across that sentence, bruh. So that knocks it down. That knocks it down to 3. And if anybody who knows anybody who actually does time, who has done time, will tell you that each day in jail is like a day and a half. So guess what that can mean? That could mean he could be out in a year and a half. And if he still has some kind of a backbone to 40 to 45/47, he could be out in about 15-20 minutes. The diddler got off easy. I don't know why everybody's running around here mad, bro. They try to put that cat away for decades. He's getting 50 months. They said 4.1 years. Now, what the judge said in his summation was this. He said, Mr. Combs, I know it looks like there's dark. It's a dark, bleak time for you, but there's light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, the judge was just saying, look, dude, I have to use you as an example, which is exactly what he said. I have to use you as a deterrent. That was the word he used. He didn't use what Shaq used, which is set an example. He used a legal term called deterrent. I have to use you, Mr. Combs, as a deterrent for all the abuse that you did to the women, so these people out here know we're not playing with them anymore. And unfortunately for you, take that. You got to take that 50 months, bruh, because you are visible, because you are super famous, because everybody knows they're watching. And you know what? You're going to have to do some extra time because you need to be the person that we're going to have to use on the poster of what not to do. And that's what it is, bro. I mean, that's what it is. Everybody in there crying, everybody upset. But hey, man, Diddy, hey, that's not bad. 3 years? You already did a year. Okay, it was 50 months. You already did 12. Actually, he did more than 12. He did like 13, but they credit him for 12. Okay, that's a year. Take that off. That's 3. Time and a half. That's a year and a half. Okay, good behavior. That could be 1. Okay, get on the phone and talk to Trump. Kiss the ring and apologize. You might be out before the end of October, bruh. That's what it is, man. That's what it is. So, hey, man. Hey, like I said before, bro, your money's not saving you. Your fame's not saving you. The Ciroc is not saving you, bro. If they're going to hem up Diddy, they're going to hem your happy ass up. They're going to hem you up too. Right? I'm telling you, they're falling like flies, man. Be happy with your job that you're complaining about, bro. Be happy with the little bit of shit that you got. Because, hey, man, with great power comes great responsibility, bro. And you were a billionaire, bro, and you blew all of that for some buns, bro. I mean, buns, bro. You blew all of that money, fame, fortune, houses, mansions, private jets, any whip you want, any shooby you want, catered chef cooking whatever you want at any time of the day for some buns, bruh. For some buns, man. For some freak offs, man. For some freak offs, dog. Really, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. There ought to be some time for that. Like, come on, bro. You don't blow that, bro. I know homies of mine doing time for less. Okay, I know guys, my homeboys that I grew up with was doing time for stuff just on some hearsay. There wasn't even no forensics or nothing. Just somebody said they did something. Oh, I thought it looks like them. How far are you? Oh, I was about a mile away. They locked up. Ain't never getting out. Okay. So, hey, man, it is what it is, man. You play with the legal system nowadays, man. You're gonna find out the hard way, bro. Okay, like I said before, bro. Like, you gotta understand, man. There's a reason why all these women were letting you do what they were doing, bro. They never went to and snitched and told the police and none of that shit. The only reason why that situation came of it at the hotels because you were down the hallway with a whole towel wrapped around you, bro. And I don't understand still to this day. How was he able to do all of that and the towel never fell off. I don't understand, bro. I mean, dude. I mean, man, I get out the shower, man. I try to just get to the bed, and I can't. That shit don't hold on, because maybe because I got a lot going on, and that's why. Okay, I got a lot popping in them areas, so shit just seems to not want to stay on. But I digress. Come on, bro. You was kicking, running. I never seen him adjust that towel at all, bro. It's crazy shit. All right. But with all that being said, man, did Diddy get railroaded? I say no. I say no, bro. He ain't no different than any other pimp, hustler, or anybody like that, man, when it comes to his record. He's still going, he's felony record, but he's in hip hop. How many people in hip hop got felony records? Damn near just about every one of them, dog. Just about every one of them. The best way for you to blow up in hip hop is for you to go to jail or you to get shot. Those two things will get you some record sales. Diddy will be out soon. He won't even be 60. Man, I loaded Diddy. Diddy's like what? 50, 56, 55, 56, something like that. He'll be out probably when he's like 59, 58, 59 years old. Okay? He has to pay a $500,000 fine. That ain't no money. That ain't no money, bro. He's paying one of them girls a 50 cents baby mama, paying her $10,000 a month rent every month. That ain't no money for him, dog. Okay, he spends $120,000 a year for some girl he can't even clap. That ain't his wife, but he's paying that. So Diddy got plenty of cake. But at 50 months, bro, not bad. Not bad, dog. Think the judge took it easy on you. They wanted more. All right. But to have a 7-hour hearing, bro, and he went up and he actually stood up and apologized to Cassie and Cassie's family and this victim and that victim, and he didn't deserve it, and he called himself he was a sick individual, and he said all these things. I mean, but hey, man, it's real easy, man. When you don't want to go to that jail, you've been in there a whole year. Okay, you've been in there a whole year, bro. You ready to get out? You ready to go be with your family and all of that shit? But I'll tell you this, what else I heard? I also heard that the prosecution allegedly said that there was a possibility of there was supposed to be some type of party or something that was being talked about. If he would have got out, he would have been flown to Miami. It would have been a big ass party. I don't know if that played well with the judge. I mean, why are you planning parties? You ain't out yet. Just so these are the kind of things, man, that you got to understand, man. But as far as I'm concerned, man, hey, I think that he got off pretty easily, to be honest. I mean, they really wanted to stick the book to you, and I think the judge just gave you a little extra push, push him, and then a little shove, like just to let it be known. Any of you guys come up in these courtrooms again behind some shit like this, bro, you're gonna be done. I mean, he obviously thought that there was a time when he thought that he was invincible. He thought that he was untouchable. But everybody can be touched, bro. All right, man, straight up, everybody can be touched. All right. So yeah, man, let's see what you guys are talking about, man. But yeah, man, unfortunately, man, or fortunately, depending on how you roll, Diddy got off light as far as I'm concerned, bro. If it was average Joe, yeah, you probably would have got off maybe a little bit less. Okay, 18 months instead of 2 years. Okay, maybe 4 months difference. But due to the fact that you are Diddy and you are famous, and there is a lot of video and a lot of evidence, and there was a lot of stuff you did that you didn't get convicted of, we'll throw an extra 8 months on top of your sentence. But he's already been in jail 12 months, so that's time served. Huh? All right, let me read you guys' comments, man. Nick 209 said only 4 years. That's it, man, for two convictions. That's pretty damn good, bro. That's pretty good. Okay? All right, man. So, hey, it'll go quick. Okay? Whittington Thomas, what's going on, man? He said many are saying he got off light. It all depends, like I said before, what side of the street you on. If you want him to pay for everything he did, you're in for a long life, because he didn't get convicted on any other things that he did. He hasn't been charged for the assault that he did on Cassie, bro. Like, the statute of limitations on that has dried up. Yeah, we saw the tape, but statute of limitations, I think it's like 7 years or something. It's been 10. He did that 10 years ago. Like, what do you expect him to do? He can't go to jail for it. All the other stuff, it wasn't proven. The kidnapping charge wasn't proven. The racketeering charges weren't proven. The only thing that was proven that he took some sex workers and had them fly to Miami and had them fly to New York and had them fly to LA. That's it. 2 counts. Conviction, 2 years apiece, 12 months time served. That's 3 years. That's a year and a half per. Not bad. Not bad. E-Trip, what's going on? Do you think he survived locked up? Yeah, I think he'll be fine. Yeah. Diddy's not an Epstein. I don't think there's going to be no Epstein issue. Epstein had files. Epstein had he had some stuff that can definitely get him unalived. Okay. Diddy, on the other hand, he probably just got some sex tapes with some people, and the people are just like, hey, Diddy, what I gotta do to get this tape? Okay. All right. When Tom says he has 1 year time served, they will try to appeal. I mean, they're gonna appeal, but it's not gonna work. Okay. So you better get that Vaseline on deck. I mean, well, man, he's a Diddy oil guy. He's an oil guy. Okay. Daniel Berry Sports in the house. Happy Friday. What's going on? Justin Saw, what's goody? What's good on this Friday? I mean, I'm just chilling. Yeah, man. Bill Holloway, what's good? Driving to work, getting that bag. Salute to the goons in the chat. Yeah, man, I wish I would have been able to come on when it broke, but I had to go pick my kid up, dog. So when it broke, my boy Aunt Cuts called me up, said, hey, they just got that nigga, man. I was like, what? Come on. Hey, man, she didn't hear? I said, no, I just walked in the door. Man, they gave that nigga 4 years. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I got to go pick my kid up. So I had to go do that, man. So, I mean, it would have been a lot more nice if I would have been on maybe an hour ago. But, hey, it is what it is. All right, man, we've been covering it long enough. Let's get these likes up. All right, man, straight up. Did you see Diddy's wiki? No, I didn't get a chance to look at all of that. I'm sure it's been updated. Let's go. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Let's run it. Let's run it, man. Hey, ask some questions, man. Ask some questions, man, so we can get the algorithm on us. Okay, man. Say, yeah, man. Did the Wikipedia change for him being as an offender? Well, he is an offender. He should have been an offender when he got convicted. This was a sentencing hearing, so them changing it today just shows how late they are. It's been 3 months since since he got convicted. Once you're convicted, then you're an offender. It took him this long to do it. Okay, I'm just saying. Guess what Sal said? What's good out here in LA? It was raining a little bit this morning, man, but it's cleared up, man. This is how LA weather's been. Morning it's been looking very murky. Afternoon looking very, very dope. All right, okay, straight up, man. All right, man, that was quick. Yeah, Diddy might like it when he dropped. Hey, man, I don't know about all dropping the soap. Okay, I don't think he's going to be around regular population, man. I think he's going to be probably in solitary. Okay, all right, man. Defense had weak statements. Yeah, they did. They did have weak statements, but at the end of the day, man, I think they still did their job by making sure that he only got that length of time. I think that the judge was swayed in light of what Cassie said about her having to move her family out of New York and how she thinks there's going to be some retribution. Now, we all know that the hand can travel from behind the wall if you have enough power. But I think he definitely wanted to prove a point to Diddy and say, hey, we'll put you in a little bit longer because of these people thinking you're gonna come out and do something. So when you get out, don't get squirrely, bro, because you will be on probation. All right, and we'll throw your ass back in here. The world can sleep in peace now. Can it? I don't think so, dog. I think there's more of them out there. I think you got a high profile one out there, but I think there's way more out of there. There's one's right across the street from you or right in your complex that's worse. Okay. Cheers to everyone. Crazy think he's been in jail a year. Yeah, time flies. The amendments are going to go wherever the deal ends up. Yeah, man. I think 47 is going to try to get Diddy out for less time. I think that if he does do it, it'll be in a couple of years. You got to remember, Trump is in year 1. Still year 1, bro. Still year 1. He hasn't completed year 1. Year 1 will be in February. So he's not even in a year in. I would think if he's going to do something, it'd be like in his second year or midterm or something. Okay. All right. K Solo in the building. Rosetown native for them inmates is gonna feel like a lifetime. Yeah. Take that. Okay. Yeah, that's what it is, not what it ain't. Puppy did the crime, he gotta do his time. He's gonna get it passed because he's famous and rich. Yeah, I mean, straight up. I mean, he's definitely not getting preferential treatment. The judge said, I gotta use you as a deterrent for everybody else. Because if I let you walk out of here, everybody gonna think it's just shits and giggles, and it ain't. All right, man. So now were these buns pedestrian? Cassie's very beautiful in the face, but if you look at everything else, pedestrian. I mean, her face card is absolutely lit, on fire. But then again, we don't know about everything else. She might have had that snapper. You never know. She could have had that snapper. But at the end of the day, ain't nobody worth doing no 4 years for. I don't care who it is. I ain't never had nothing that made me want to go to jail for 5 minutes. There's plenty out there, like they say, there's plenty of fish in the sea. Go, I ain't got time to be going down for one. That ain't happening. All right, man. Time for Diddy to give up. I don't know about all of that, big dog. Okay. Jesse Burroughs said, Diddy, peace. Said, Vincent Mills, how about them Yankees? Yeah, man, we handled our business last night. Yeah, people mad, but oh well. Okay. All right, man. Love it. Yeah, man. Wilkins, yeah, we're going to see what's going on. Okay. Diddy and Wilkins Diddy beat the Rico case. That Rico case, man, that was his life right there. That was his life. That was his life. They would have put him in for his natural life. He wouldn't have been getting out. I mean, he's getting out now. All right? Diddy's definitely getting out. Okay. Jalen Season, what's going on, Pimp Juice? Hey, man, just checking in. You know what it is. Diddy's lucky to have Nevada hasn't decided to investigate Diddy for letting the body on Shakur. Well, I mean, like I said before, I mean, let's get to dessert when dessert happens. Right now, it's not dessert. Right now, it's entree time. The entrees just came out. Okay. After the entrees come out, then that's when they're gonna bring out the what they call the Pizzini. When they bring out that big ass cookie with the scoops of ice cream and shit. It got the lava in the middle, the lava cake. That's gonna be that shit over there. Okay, with Keefy D and all of them. Okay, like I said before, bro. Hey man, it ain't over yet. Okay, it ain't over yet. This man, like I said before, bro, live by the sword, die by the sword. Okay, Alfredo Raider. Greg Prep system is so corrupt. This guy should have got the same sentence as R. Kelly. Nah, R. Kelly was messing with minors. That's the difference. That's the difference, Gregory. The difference is R. Kelly was messing with kids. Difference. Diddy was never accused or charged with messing with children. That's why R. Kelly got what he got, because he was messing around with kids who weren't even old enough to legally vote, drink, and barely old enough to drive. Okay, he's over there messing with kids with a learner's permit. He definitely needs to be locked up. Okay, but Diddy didn't mess with no kids, so that's the difference between them two. I understand people want to try to put them in the same pot, but Diddy was messing around with grown-ups doing it. All right, and let's not act like them grown-ups didn't like it because they said they did. All right, straight up. All right, man. Okay, let me get these hoes off my shit. Okay, get this hoes off of here. All right, man. Everything's good. Everything's good. Okay. All right, man. Straight up. Because Bieber wasn't a child. Allegedly. Where's the proof at, man? Unfortunately, in the United States, you have to have proof. Okay? You don't got proof, you don't have a case. If you don't, speculation doesn't put people in jail. Okay? You have to actually have evidence. Okay? This isn't government. This isn't Putin out here, man. Putin could just say you guilty and that's it. You going down. You ain't never gonna be seen again. But in the United States of America, you got to have evidence. And if Justin Bieber comes out and says something, I don't think he would if it was. Okay. And I met him before. He's a cool little young dude. Okay. But hey, man, we can speculate all day. All right. Yeah. Yeah, R. Kelly messing with kids, including allegedly marrying Aaliyah. Ain't no allegedly, man. They have a whole Cook County jail Cook County registrar's office where you go and you register to be married. I know, okay? Trust me, I know. I did it in Baltimore, all right? Where you have to register in a marriage license and go in and get it signed by a witness. All of that's legal. All of that, he did go down there with her and they both signed that form and it is public record. You can look it up. So ain't no allegedly. We don't gotta say allegedly. All right. Now, was the marriage consummated? No, because she was a minor. Was it a legal record? Yes. Okay. But it was nullified because of her age. Okay. I think the legal age of her of marrying at that in Illinois, I think it was 16 or 17. Aaliyah was like 15. So she couldn't even do it. She was still too young. All right. But that's definitely not allegedly. Yeah, she was 15. That's why if she was a year, if R. Kelly would have waited a year longer, that would have been legal. That would have been legal, man. Like some of these states, bro, you be thinking, hey man, in New York, the legal age of consent with a minor is 15. Like there's a lot of states, man, that are still back in the Stone Age when it comes to this stuff. You better guard your daughters. You better guard your daughters out there, dog. You better know what it is. Okay? Straight up. Don't just don't let your daughter just walk out. Okay. Oh, bye, dad. Hold on a second. Hey, come here. What? Come here and let me check your bag. Because I'm telling you, I knew all the tricks. Okay. They would take their clothes over to the girlfriend's house, change at the girlfriend's house, okay, or have it in the bag, or already have it where it needs to be at. They walking out looking like they supposed to look. And as soon as they get out, they put on the damn cookie cutter shorts and all that. I'm trying to tell you, dog. Man, I'm trying to tell you, you better guard your daughters out here. All right. God didn't give me one, but I have nieces. Well, all of them grown now. But hey, y'all, you get the point. You better know what's going on, dog. Huh? You see one of your homeboys looking at your daughter a little too long, you better investigate. Okay? Don't let it would have been me. That's why God didn't give me no daughter. God gave me a daughter, man. It would have been barbecue chicken for everybody. Hey, everybody got to pass away. All y'all. Okay? Straight up. Okay, Sarah, what's going on, Sarah? Yeah, he still has over 100 in civil cases to contend with. Yeah, man, but you know what? I mean, I'd rather deal with the civil cases, bro. Them civil cases, 9 times out of 10, they want to settle. And if I don't have any assets that are under my name, what are we doing? Like, you don't think that he has all that stuff in all them kids' name? Christian, Justin, Quincy, his twin daughters are now 18. Man, I don't own shit. Diddy like this. Hey, man, sue me all you want. I don't own anything. What does he own? He don't own shit. Oh, we're going to sue you for your mansion. I don't have a mansion. Where you live in it? It's my daughter's. Oh, man, I'm sue you for your car. I don't have a car. What do you mean? It's my son's. Man, come on, man. Diddy's going to stay paid. What can they do? All right, they can't do nothing. They can sue all day, man. He just have a whole bunch of judgments. Don't mean shit. Okay, well, what are you going to do? Okay? All right, man. Gene Lomax, what's going on, G? What's happening? All right, man. Hey, man, you know that's right. On no radar guy in the building. New York City, no doubt, is 16, which is crazy. It is 16. It is 16, bro. It is, man. I didn't know that, man. I found that out, man, through the R. Kelly case. Through the R. Kelly case. I found out that the legal age of consent is 16, bro. So if your daughter's assistant basketball coach is doing something he shouldn't be doing, and she's 16 and she said it's okay, there ain't shit you can do. Well, there's shit you can do, but there ain't shit you can do at the police station. Especially if she said, well, I agreed. Like I said, man, y'all better put your hands on your kids, bro. You better don't take your hands off your kids, man. I don't know what else to tell you guys. And just because you have a son, that don't mean you take your hands off of your son either. I'm making sure I'm keeping my hands on my kid. I don't care how old he is. His ass could be 40. I'm still going to be, what's popping? Who are you? What are you doing? What? Who's this hoe, dog? I'm straight up. Who's this hoe? Why is she here? Okay? You supposed to handle that at the hotel. You don't let her slay at the house. Don't ever let me come to my son's house, be some girl that he ain't introduced us to, and she just around the house, man, walking around. I'm like, nigga, who that? Oh, come on, Dad, man, you tripping. Nah, dog, who that? Man, you don't know what she doing. You don't know her like that, man. You supposed to be at the hotel, and that's it. You don't bring her to your house. Like, I'm gonna teach my son all the rules. He gonna know every rule not to break. He gonna know all the rules. Don't let him know you live. Don't let have the bat phone, man. Don't give him your real number. All that shit. He gonna know all that. All right. Okay. Yeah, you need to know the state laws, man. You need to know the state laws. I know here in California it ain't 16, because there'll be a whole bunch of cats out here that be in jail. I think the legal age of consent here, I think it's 17. Either 17 or 18. I think it's 17 if I ain't mistaken. Okay? But it ain't 16. All right? All right, straight up, man. You got to know what's going on out here in these streets. Okay, you better know. All right. So yeah, man, Diddy, man, your boy Diddy, man. I thought he caught a good wave. I thought the wave he got was good because the judge could have been like, nah, that 12-month service isn't going to go against that 12 months. He could have gave him 5. If he really wanted to give him 4 years in jail, he would have gave him 5 years. Because like I said before, it was up to probation all the way up to 10 years per charge. 2 charges. Okay? So 2 years on both, 12 months, 12 months served, time served. That's 3 years. Divide by 2, year and a half apiece. That's about right. Yeah, man, you had to be in jail because you were there for all these other charges that you beat. Okay? So yeah, man, so that's what's going on, man. Anything else, y'all? But yeah, man, just want to, finally tie this up, but we do know that he will be appealing, and we definitely will see how that works out, man. Hi, son. So, yeah, go talk to mommy, and then I'll come in there. All right, like I said, man, I'll keep my hand on mine. All right, man. Is that anything else y'all got going on in here, man? Let me check real quick, man. Man, salute to everybody in here, bro. Salute to all you guys, man. Appreciate you guys coming through. But yeah, man, I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm gonna sit out here. I'm gonna smoke the cigar. I'm gonna see who playing tonight, what baseball games is on, and I'll chop it up with you guys a little bit later. But I definitely needed to come in and address this situation, man. I definitely will holler at y'all later. Matt the Shackle Filter.